little bit on insulation today, if you're just tuning in. And we went through all the pros. The last one was it helps meet or improve current energy code standards, which it does because when your house is 10, 15, 20 years old and you've never had blown-in insulation especially, it settles over time. That's the maintenance of insulation, is that over time gravity wins. And ironically, when you've got 13 and a half inches with it, I say airspace in it, you don't see through it, but there's gaps of air in there. And it's an R38, meaning you're hitting that proper insulation depth and value to get what the recommended, insulation, whatever. I'm not going to say savings, but what it should be so your house operates normally. Well, now I squirreled. I'm sitting here I'm looking out a window while I'm talking, and I just literally squirreled off. So you have to excuse me on that. I did turn 54 in April. But it does help you meet and improve your energy code standards. Because if you are sitting with like an R value of 10 because it's compressed over the last 10 to 15 to 20 years because it got installed in 1997, which is almost, I think, 30 years now. I don't know, my math is a little off, but if it is, that's even crazier. But it probably is. Then you're losing energy, which means you're paying for more energy to come into your home through the electric bill running that piece of equipment. Whether it's cooling or heating or cooling, you're going to pay more. Now, when you get back, put your insulation back, you should pay a little less. Now, it might not be hundreds off your bill, but it'll be something. It's got to be. It's got to be. I'm still, like I said, we've done a few now, and I'm waiting to see over the next 3 and 6 months. I've got my clients tracking what, the bill was a year ago to what it is this month and next month. And I know temperatures fluctuate, but we'll get an average, and then I'm going to start spitting some numbers of what I'm seeing. Now, there'll be a lot of caveats, hey, they just got new windows. They've got old windows. Their doors leak air in. I'll give the caveats like everybody has to do to cover their tail. But I want to see the math. And will you see as much savings if you just put 3 more inches in, let's say, and to get up, you're at R25. Let's say these are made up numbers. It takes 3 to 4 more inches of insulation to bring you to an R38. You're at an R34 to an R38. Are you going to see a drastic change in your bill? My gut would say no. I mean, you'll see something, but it's not, it's like a small measurement. But if you go from, like we did with one of our clients, from 4 to 6 inches sitting there to back to above 13 and a half, getting him above, R38 in some areas a little higher because it's not concrete. It's not all just perfectly level. So you'll have the average. My point is, I'm really curious to see how that's going with that. But so let's get.